Hi everyone, this is Annette from AE Stamps Latte, and today I wanted to talk about one of the new bundles, or suites I should say, in the annual catalog called the Prize Peony stamp set and the matching Peony dies. This is a great stamp set. It's a distinctive stamp set, which means that it has a lot of detail when you stamp it, which means that it's super easy to color, or you don't even have to color it. I know that may sound like, oh, what are you talking about? It's an outline image, but because it is so detailed, as in distinctive, you don't necessarily have to color it. Now, I have made only one card with it so far, but I wanted to share what I was doing when I created my card. So here is the card that I made that's on my blog. And I used this image right here and the matching leaves that have dies with it. And I stamped it in Memento Black, and then I colored it with our stamping blends. I love to color, so I was very excited to play with this stamp set, and I cannot wait to try other things. But I just wanted to touch base on why you will want to have this stamp set because of these wonderful matching dies, but because it's also distinctive. So anyways, like I said, I stamped this one in Memento Black, and if you stamp it in Memento Black, it already shows you exactly where the highlighting is. So that's really nice, because then you could color it with one color if you wanted, and it would be done. So those of you that are not big into coloring or don't feel that you're very good at coloring, no worries whatsoever. You can just color it with a color and you will be done because of the detail in it. Even if you are not that good at coloring, if you use the two colors, and in this case I'm dealing with Seaside Spray, if you used the light color first and you color it, and then you go back over the dark areas here with the darker color, you will be having you will be very happy, because you don't really have to do a lot of blending at all. So you would just be coloring, and then with the light color first, and then you would just go back to the areas where the shading is with the dark, and then you will get what I did here. As a matter of fact, I really didn't even blend. I don't like it. I like it to have that more, like it doesn't look like it's blended in this particular thing, because there's so much detail going on. You don't need to do that. And then the other way that you can do it is to actually stamp it in a color. So this is Misty Moonlight. And Misty Moonlight coordinates with Seaside Spray phenomenally. So those colors can be worked together when you are coloring, because they complement each other or coordinate very well. So you can stamp that in there, but if you stamp it, go ahead and heat set it so that it doesn't smear. And then you could do the exact same thing. I would stick with a lighter color, so I would stick with the Seaside Spray to color it. And when you color it, you will get this. So this is exactly the same thing, where I used these two colors on it, and you could see right here. So let's just pretend that I did two of these like that. See how pretty that is? It just makes it all blue and gives it a shade that way. So it's just really soft looking. Okay, so that's another way that you can do it. Another way is to stamp it in one of the grays. We have two grays. This one I chose to do in Smoky Slate, and then you could use both of the colors or just stick with the light. And for this one, I just stuck with the light color, and here is the gray one, and it's just so soft and elegant. So you could put that on here again, and you could see how it is just really soft. Now you have to imagine that these are done in gray also, so kind of it's a little harder to see, but you get the idea. And then another way is to actually just do tone on tone. So this one I stamped in the Seaside Spray, and then you can color it in Seaside Spray. So here it is. And for this one, I chose to just use the light because this is light. I didn't want to get too busy there, but again, no detailed coloring going on here. I just did a color wash right over it, and you can see how pretty that looks too. So we have 4 ways with complementary colors to do the same flower in the same color, but they look different. Now I'm going to bring this in. This is a piece of the Seaside Spray done with 3D Dainty Diamonds, which is part of the Peony Garden Suite. And I just love it. It's just so pretty. So this is a leftover piece that I have here. And this is originally what I was going to do, so I still have it and I'm going to create with it, but I'm just going to use it just because it's just easier to see. So I'm going to put all of those on there again. So we'll start with the black one. Ta-da, that's so pretty. Now we'll do the Misty Moonlight. Still looking phenomenal. Okay, then we did the gray. Look at that, just beautiful. Now imagine with the gray, and I could do some silver, just beautiful. Here's the one that is just all Seaside Spray. Still very beautiful, no coloring, just done. And look, here's just a plain one. Just stamped it, die cut it out, done. So there are many different ways, but there's also one more. So here is the tone on tone. Sorry, I forgot about this one. No coloring. So I stamped it in Seaside Spray onto Seaside Spray cardstock, and it looks great too. So there are many different ways that you'll be able to color this beautiful flower and still get a wow factor. And it's just fun to experiment with the different colors that we have. So I just wanted to share that with you because it was super fun to be able to play with that. And because it's a distinctive stamp set, you'll get a lot of different options. Thanks for watching.